Alright, so in this video, we're going to be working on the wagon. This is my 1990 Honda Civic wagon, RT four-wheel drive, originally a D-Series. Now it has a B16 that has a rod knock that we were pulling today. That is on the list of to-dos. So we're going to start pulling this sucker apart. Let's see where to start. Oh, this has to get unplugged. I'm going to try to leave the engine harness on the engine, make it that much easier to move. So there's probably not going to be a whole lot of talking in this video, because once I get in the zone, I just get in the zone. So I apologize if you're here for the talking. This one's probably not going to have a whole lot of voiceover. Undoing the starter power wire. We're going to be pulling this all as one unit. Motor, trans, probably the radiator is going to come out with it and everything like that. So just got to go through and do all the little minor stuff right now. Hopefully, after I get the B20 in here, I'll be able to hook up my cruise control again. This time, with the engine out, I should be able to punch a new hole in the firewall to put all of the electrical from the cruise control back through the firewall, because it originally went through where my clutch cable goes, because I converted, I don't know if you guys can see that down there, but I converted the CRV transmission to a cable actuated. So it has a hydro to cable adapter, so I can still use my clutch cable without having to put the master cylinder and everything underneath the dash from like a Hush Performance kit or anything like that, because I like the feel of the cable over the hydro. Let's see what else. Gotta get this. This is probably going to be a pretty long video, so let's see, where are my screwdrivers? And I'm trying out the new mount instead of have the chest strap on, instead of trying to hold the GoPro on the stick. See, get a little more hands-on with it. Not that 10 millimeter. Oh, I hate this plug. if you have a Honda of any of any variety, this plug is the bane of my existence. It is such a pain. Hey, wow, I think that might have been the easiest I've ever been able to get that plug undone. And I was looking on my Facebook and popped up in my memories today. Oh, I need to go get my bucket. Looking on my memories on Facebook today, and 7 years ago to this day, I did my very first engine swap, which actually, coincidentally, was a B16A in an EF hatch that I ended up never actually finishing. I got the motor and everything in it, just never ended up doing anything with it. Okay, so we gotta undo the clutch cables. Shift cables gotta come out. Those gotta go in the bucket so I don't lose anything. It's not like if I lose any bolts, I don't have 9 gazillion more at home. So I'm trying to make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing here while I'm doing it. Okay, now I need a pair of pliers. I'm gonna give those. What we gotta do now, we gotta undo my VTEC. Oh, I really need to put a butt connector on that wire, or at least wrap in some electrical tape. And if wiring mess drives you guys crazy, I apologize. Me and wiring, we don't really go along together whatsoever. So if the wiring looks like crap, it's definitely on this guy, because I don't mess with wiring. That's what I got a couple buddies for. They're the wiring geniuses, not me. Let's see, what else? Impact. Nope, not that one. That one's gonna be a pain in the butt. This off. Oh, I forgot that I can undo those from the front. That needs to stay. There we go. Get that out of the way. Let's see. These gotta go. Cable from the car instead of the engine. Let's see what else right about now. Probably pull this out. So just for a preference, this will be, let's see, I've had this engine in 4 or 5 different times, doing clearancing, Like, I don't know if you guys can see the counterweight for the shifter actually used to come to a point to about right here. Well, if you're using the Hassport B all-wheel drive mounts, that counterweight on the CRV shift indicator thing on the transmission will smack that mount that's in the car. Well, you can either chop your mount at a goofy angle and risk weakening the actual mount that is spot welded to the frame, or you can waste 4 cutoff wheels cutting whatever hard material that is and being able to do it that way. And that's what I did. So now it shifts smoothly and actually stays in gear, because you see on how far that goes in. You'd never be able to do that if I didn't cut that off. It would stop like right here, like in between. It would just barely grab the gear, but it wouldn't hold it, and it would pop back out. One clip. Oh no, I dropped it. Shit. Well, I get to climb underneath the car and try to find the clip. Oh, don't have to climb very far. Yeah,